Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
How are you guys doing? I hope we are doing well. Like, it's a
Yes,
beautiful day.
I hope everybody is doing well this morning. Today, we're going to talk to you a little bit about the power of your praise
Power of
and
your
how powerful
praise.
your praise can be.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to read just two verses in Acts chapter 16 and verses 25 and 26. And at midnight, Paul and Silas prayed and sang praises unto God, and the prisoners heard them. And suddenly there was a great earthquake, so that the foundation of the prison was shaken, and immediately all the doors were opened, and everyone's bands were loosed. Now, this is Paul and Silas in prison,
Yeah.
and you notice in verse 25 it says at midnight. And
That's
if you
the
know
darkest.
anything about midnight, right,
that's
it is the darkest
night.
time of the night, but they begin to praise God. And I want to show you how powerful your praise is. When you begin to praise, the presence of the Lord comes. And when the presence of the Lord comes, the entire atmosphere changes. And when the atmosphere changes, things start happening.
Yeah.
Bands begin to get loosed.
Literally.
You know, yokes are broken.
Uh-huh.
You know, so if you are struggling with something today, begin to praise.
Depression, like
Mhm.
any of those things. Addiction.
Addictions, anxiety,
Anxiety.
whatever it is that you're struggling with. Even when it seems really dark, it's dark and you feel like this is something I cannot come out of. Just begin to praise.
Just praise God.
Your praise of power,
Power.
and the reason why it has power is because the presence of the Lord comes. And when the presence of where the presence of the Lord is, there is liberty
Yes.
and freedom. Okay?
Yeah.
So when you start praising God, suddenly things begins to happen. This says and suddenly there was a great earthquake. There's a shaking. There's a shaking. Things begin to shake up. When you start praising the Lord, suddenly things begin to change around in the atmosphere. In the spiritual world, things begin to shift and to change. Suddenly there was a great earthquake, that the foundation of the prison were shaken. That which have you bound, the addictions that have you bound, whatever it is that have you bound, begin to shake at its very foundation when you begin to praise the Lord. The very foundation, that means the root of it. Everything is shaking now, everything is coming up. Nothing is going to be left there to return. It begins to shake. The foundation of the prison were shaken, and immediately doors begin to open.
Yes. Immediately.
Immediately doors begin to open. So you want doors and opportunities opening up for you, begin to praise God.
Literally.
No matter how it seems dark, no matter how it seems dismal, you've been waiting for a long time. You have been wondering, when are you going to come out of this situation? Begin to praise God. When you praise God, it opens doors for you. When you praise God, things begin that you thought you could not get rid of begin to just disappear in the presence of the Lord.
Yeah.
You know?
It's for real.
So these two verses are so powerful to me. When it spoke about Paul and Silas and the midnight of their life, that they were going through a rough time. They were imprisoned. What is imprisoning you today? What has you bound? And you believe that this thing is going to take me to my grave. I can't get rid of it. That is not the truth.
That's not true.
That is a lie from the enemy. Begin to praise God. Begin to offer up worship unto God, and just watch those walls come down. Watch those addictions fall. Watch those things dissipate in the presence of the Lord, and see doors open and breakthrough. Right?
So true.
Right?
So true.
So, in the mornings we don't stay with you long. It's just brief encouragement that we want to, just give you to start your day. So I'm leaving this with you today. Begin to praise God through your circumstances, and watch the presence of the Lord come and your circumstances disappear before your very eyes. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
For listening, and you have a good day.
Bye.